everybody, good morning. I hope everybody's well today. Bit chilly today, I thought, but yeah, at least it's not raining anyway. Got a little bit of a funny video today. It's a comparison video, and I buy lots of different things in lots of different shops. I like expensive, I like, cheaper, so yeah, I buy lots of different things. So I went to Superdrug, and I don't know whether you noticed my hair. Several weeks ago I highlighted my hair myself for the first time ever because I couldn't get to a hairdresser's and it was driving me mad, and I got a tiny bit of grey coming through. So I thought, I'm going to try a highlighter kit, and it was okay, but it dried up my hair a little bit. So I gave myself a haircut, first haircut I've ever done. I was quite brave, I took quite a lot off. And it doesn't feel too bad condition actually. So the other day I went to Superdrug and I bought the same kit again. And what I didn't do is wear the funny hat that you wear and you pull it through. I took a knife, the blunt edge, and I dipped it in the bleach and I put it through my hair like so. And it joined, the dark that was coming through, it joined up with the blonde I had. I did it in my fringe as well because my fringe had a great big chunk here. I don't know if you noticed in the videos. I look like Cruella de Vil a little bit. But anyway, I did it through my fringe, did it through my sides a little bit, but I didn't take it through to the long blonde bits here. And I don't know, stuck up my hair a bit. I don't know, I'm quite impressed. And it was just the blunt edge of a knife into the bleach, and just went through in a mirror and just went through in lines just to join up. And I went through to the back and I put through a couple through here, through my sides and into my front of my hair. And I don't know what you think, but it's not too bad. And that cost me £7.99. Now I've been to the hairdressers before and I paid £100, so that saved me a little bit of money. So I didn't put the cap on. You don't have to put the cap on every time, because that's a bit of, that's hard work using the cap because you take out too much, but it worked that way. So while I was there, I'm not a person that's ever worn lashes before, and I have been trying it recently, and I bought myself some lashes last time I was in Superdrug, and they work quite well. I've never worn lashes in my life, believe it or not. It's not really been a fashion in my younger days. And this came with a glue, and it still loads in there. And I've worn these lashes probably about 5 times. Worn them in the videos a couple of times as well. So I'm quite impressed with those. But while I was there at Superdrug buying that highlighter kit, I noticed they had some for £1. £1. And it doesn't include the glue, which I've already got glue already. So I thought, I'm going to try those. I shall tell you when I'm wearing them next time I do the video. And there's such a choice in Superdrug. Everybody's watching their money, and I love makeup, and I've bought cheap and expensive in the past. I like Chanel stuff, but can't always get Chanel, and you can't always afford Chanel. So I am a great lover of collection. Now collection is, I don't know whether it's part of Superdrug, it might be part of Superdrug, but I've always used this, which is an eyeliner. And I don't know whether you can see my eyes. I've used it for several years, and you shape it, there's a ball inside, and then it's a very, very fine tip. So I tend to start at the corners of my eyes, whether it's the right thing or not. I'm not a makeup artist, so I start at the corner of my eyes and I kind of join it up. So I do the top of my eyes. So that was £2.99, which is pretty good. I needed some foundation, and the last time I bought foundation was, well before lockdown. I bought L'Oreal, and that was nearly £10. So I thought, collection has a range of different things. I bought this one. I'm wearing it today. I don't know what you think. It went on really well. I did it with my sponge and kind of went by my neck a little bit. and instead of being £10, that was £4.99, and it's in the colour of cool vanilla. So I don't know what you think. I'll be very happy to see your comments, bad or good. But I'm always quite happy to try things, just to try things. Why not? You know, instead of paying £10 for that, I paid £4.99. So together, those two together, it was only £8, just below £8. So I think that's pretty good. And you've seen this before. I've used this before. This is collection as well, and this is Bronze Glow. And I think this was £2.99 as well. So you can collect, you know, some really good makeup for a reasonable price. And I was also looking at other stores within Superdrug, and this is Amelia, and this is a concealer, which I've used today as well. I've used around my eyes a little bit. I think that was £2.99 as well. And also this one as well, this lipstick I'm wearing today. I might have got it a little bit smudged at the top, but I think, you know, generally, I don't know what you think of the makeup, but it's very bright and harsh. But this was £2.99 as well, and this is a nice little thing. It's quite glossy, nice colour. So you can pick up some really great things for a cheap price. And this was £1. I mean, you can't go wrong, can you? It's £1. So even if you use it a few times and throw it out, which I don't do, I wash them, it's £1. And this is going really well. I did a blog on the Barry M mascara. I really like this mascara. As I said, I've tried loads in my time, but this was £5.99, and it's really nice. It goes on really, really well, and I'm pleased with that. So that's the kind of comparison. I don't know what you think of my makeup. As I said, I'd be very happy if you gave me some comments, and also my hair as well. But it's amazing what you can do when things are difficult and you can't get to places you normally get to. I haven't been in hairdressing since last summer. Unbelievable, isn't it, really, how time goes. So anyway, while I was comparing things, I have always used this jam, which is Bonne Maman. It's a lovely jam. I use the jars as well for storage. They're lovely jars. I like the lids. So yeah, I use that quite a lot. And I've been to Aldi, and they've made a jam, or they haven't made it probably. Let me just have a check of that. That's an interesting thing. Put my glasses on. So let me just have a look at this a second. Specially produced for Aldi. So this is a strawberry conserve. This is very similar jars. The only difference is, I would say, was the lid. I can't see any difference in the jars themselves. But what is interesting, really interesting, is that this jar says it's 370 grams and this jar says it's 340 grams. So, but they look very, very similar. I don't know what you think, but they look very similar. As I said, it's only the lids that are different. So, while I was looking at these, I thought, I'm going to do the comparison. And Bonne Maman is got their list of ingredients in here, and their sugar content and things. So, Bonne Maman is 50 grams strawberries per 100 grams, total sugar content 60 grams per 100 grams, and it starts off with strawberries. They say strawberries, sugar, brown cane sugar, concentrated lemon juice, gelling agent, fruit pectin, and 241 calories per 100 grams. And it's a 370 gram jar. So the Aldi one starts off, which is really strange in a way. Instead of saying strawberries, they start off with sugar. They say sugar, strawberries, acidity regulator, citric acid, which I think is probably the same as lemon juice, gelling agent, pectins, and prepared with 55 grams of fruit per 100 grams, and total sugar 61 grams per 100 grams, and a 340 gram jar. And it says here 250 calories per 100 grams, and per teaspoon 38 calories. So there is there's not much in comparison really. It's funny that Aldi starts off with sugar when it's a strawberry jam. So what I'm going to do is going to take a knife that's clean. I haven't opened that yet. Let me just get a little taste. So I want a clean palette. Yeah, nice. Slightly tart, very sweet, but nice. Let's try this one. Slightly different colour as well. That one's more dark, I would say, and that one's more of a bright red, and that one's quite dark. I suppose the fruit would be different as well. It's a bit too big. Let's have a little try of this. That's not as sweet, you know. There's a sweetness afterwards, but not a sweet straight away. You taste more of the strawberry. Yeah, you taste more of the strawberry, which is interesting because Aldi starts off with the ingredients of sugar, then strawberries. But this one starts off with the ingredients of strawberries, then sugar. So, wow, really, really sweet. Really sweet. It's just strange, really, because the sugar content is less in Bonne Maman than in Aldi. Maybe the strawberries are sweeter. Maybe that's what it is. I really don't know. But which do I prefer? Probably prefer the Aldi, which is crazy, really. I think I prefer the Aldi one because this is very sweet. It's interesting, isn't it? Very interesting indeed. So that was under £1. It's either 89p or 99p, which is very good value. And this one is often on offer for £2, but I've seen it many times for £2.50. So that's a lot of money, isn't it? £2.50 for a jar of jam when this is only 99p. And you get the same kind of jar. You know, if you took the lid off, let's just try that. Let's take the lid off and see if it fits. It fits. Now that fits perfectly. Does that fit onto that one? It does. Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? So the jars are the same. They're literally the same. So you could buy, you know, these and use the jars for different things. You could spray the lid, or I've sprayed things, spray that white or red, and you could use that in the same way that you use the Bonne Maman. Interesting, isn't it? I thought you'd be interested in that. You know, Aldi does a copycat of things, but you know, they can't have the same lid, obviously. But I think that's fantastic. You know, for under £1. So while I was here, I'm going to show you something very, very interesting, which I learnt many years ago. A space-saving tip. I'm just going to pour myself some tea. Okay. Got my gold cup today. Cheers. Right. Now are you ready for something really very interesting? Now I know we all have our own bags that we take to supermarkets now. We don't have many plastic bags. But if you do have a few plastic bags and you want to take them with you, you want to store them, I've got a very good space-saving tip. Now you take a bag, you take the handle of the bag at the top, and you fold it over into strips until you get to the end. Get all the air out if you can. Perhaps do that at the very beginning. So you have a strip. Then you take one corner and you fold it over into a triangle. Then you take it to the other side to form another triangle. Then the other side. And as you carry on down the line, you make triangles like that. There's a bit too much air in this one. But then when you get to the end, you have a triangle. So you take that little bit there that you've got left over and you put it into the triangle. And you have a space-saving plastic bag which you can put into a carrier bag, into your own handbag, so you've always got a plastic bag with you and you can reuse it. And there we go. So I hope these have been interesting for you today, and please, I'd be very interested to see what you say about my hair. I think it's a great tip, and you don't have to take all the colour through. And I'm really, really chuffed with it myself. It looks so much better than it did. And I'm in my 50s, I don't want to go grey. I'm not ready to go grey. So I thought it was a great highlighting kit, and I've used it twice now. So as long as you perhaps look after your hair afterwards, I don't see any problem with it. So my name is Julie, and thank you so much for watching today. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.